The best time to catch up is now. Catch up sessions.
This is Catch Up Sessions. My name is Mark Laguna. And today I'm joined by...
Kai!
Full name naman.
Kai Venturina from... Ang cutie ng Antipolo. PBB pala.
Antipolo City.
ng Antipolo City.
Wow. Single, ready to mingle?
Of course!
I warn you, though. She's a heartbreaker.
Why? Excuse me. No, I'm such a good person.
Hey, it can be a heartbreaker and a good person. Right?
Oh, pero if you're a good person, why would you want to break hearts?
Oy, but it's unintentional. Because they fall for...
Ay, sorry na lang pala.
Wait, but that's a topic. That's not the topic you wanted to bounce off today.
So, what are we talking about today ba?
Because you talked about so many of this. We can share details. But let's just take a step back and talk about work chismis. What is it?
Work chismis, I think, is what fuels us to go to work.
Wow.
Charot.
I mean, for some people, I won't argue.
Right, diba? I think yun yung main agenda ng most of the people sa work. Alam mo na, having lunch and talking about the lives of other people.
I just think it spices things up a little bit in the otherwise probably mundane existence that you have for like 8 to 10 hours in the workplace. Is it necessary though, you think?
I feel like it's really part of work, but at the same time, I think when, people already create their own stories.
Oh, then that's not chismis anymore. Because chismis
No,
has to come from some sort of truth that you're not sure of.
But then, like, how can you say it's true? Like, for example, you just see two people together walking, and then
And then what?
And then
You
after
create
a week, they're together already in everybody's minds. But then they just, walked around like the office for a few minutes together, and then probably people saw them laughing. Pero sila na agad.
But that's how it starts talaga. Not that it will end into something. It's just, it's the start of many things. But again, that's what chismis is exactly. You create your own stories from one encounter. 20 different versions, depends on who saw them, diba?
Yeah, exactly.
Plus the other colors that you put in. So yeah, I guess while it's not necessary, it's ano ba? Ano na? Ano yung word talaga na gusto ko? It's inevitable. May ganun pa kasing word. It's inevitable.
Pwede na.
Oh, sige, I tried.
Pero,
it's inevitable that it exists.
Do you think it's cultural lang here in the Philippines?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. Because I was based in China for a while. The chismis there is like crazy. Like
really?
next level.
As intense as how chismis is here?
No,
or
I
like
feel
how
like-
it evolves?
I feel like it's just in different forms and syempre, cultural, diba? We also really like talking
About others?
I mean, hopefully truth about others and give them praise and accolades lang, no? Wow!
Really? That's what you really think?
Ay, that's what I do. Ay, di ba? I only think of
Yun pala yung
positive
Jesus for
things.
you.
Yeah. Gulo.
Such a kind heart.
No, but I feel like we should ask them because we have so many expats at home, where the heart is. We just work. In the
Wow.
workplace.
I love how you love your work.
May tinatago pala ka expat sa bahay.
Uy.
No, then we should ask them.
I think this is where the Jesus will start. Tomorrow.
Don't worry, no one at work listens except Nonso and Calvin. Going back, yeah. So it's again, just to spice things up. It can be hurtful and harmful, though. I guess that's the watch out. And yes, especially in the Philippines context. Again, we don't know how it's like elsewhere, but we know in the Philippines, Manila, It can be damaging. So that's a fair watch out.
Gusto ko yung
What?
you said Manila as if we work in Manila.
Ayaw nga pala. Sabi ko rin, it's also not the greater Manila area. I mean, even in Cabuyao, Laguna.
And the province.
And the provinces, it exists as a cultural norm almost.
Yeah.
But you know what? You can use it for good.
Of
Did you know? Fun
course.
fact.
Of course, I know.
In what ways? Sige nga.
In
You
what
know,
ways?
oh.
I think, you know, talking with more relevant people, you started, oh, do you know?
But because you can also see good, real things. Right? Did you know, Kai, that... I can't think of one right now.
Exactly. I was waiting.
I'm just saying you can. No, even...
Maybe when you think of something,
Yeah,
let me know.
Yeah, no, even as simple as, did you know that we have this, like, the pangit to, it's very HR, like, did you know that we actually have this great benefit, that we have discounts and whatever, because it's probably not common knowledge.
Yeah.
But if you sort of deploy, quote unquote, or disseminate info that way, people would want to listen more, versus you email blast a brochure.
Yeah.
Diba? So you just have to be smart about what you chismis about. Because you can use it as a tool. If done correctly.
Correct.
Diba? Starting with, did you know? And then lower your voice so that no one else hears. But the
Secret pala.
it's an open... Hello, most of these things are open secrets also.
Yeah. No one would know you're talking about
Kilala mo na ba
them.
yung magmo-move?
Pasaan?
Magmo-move on. Yeah, so those are what are the top chismis topics that people always love.
Yeah. When someone moves from one role to another.
That's one.
When someone's in a new relationship.
Work or
within,
non-work.
No,
Of course.
within work.
Hopefully legal. And, yeah. Someone who just broke up with someone.
Yes.
Diba? Yeah, I mean, you don't take it against people that they do talk about others. Again, the big asterisk is for as long as it doesn't hurt or damage the relationships, and you're not actually maligning people. Parang hindi naman dapat, it's wrong, it's inaccurate. Of course, it's not 100% accurate, but it's not to demean someone tapos you proliferate.
Hopefully.
That's a big hope and prayer, di ba? Na people don't do that. Ayun nga, because it's such a thing that you can also use it. Turn it on its head, tapos use it for some good things naman. Na parang, did you know kind-hearted pala si Kai? O kata mo, wala akong maisip na example.
Gusto ko yung parang, example lang talaga yun. Parang hindi ka convinced.
So for example lang talaga to.
Example.
Si Kai pala goes to church.
Hey, I do go to church.
Okay. Na pwede natin pag-chismisan na yun after. Talaga ba?
I can't
nasa itsura naman. No, I was going. Nasa itsura naman.
Really.
So, I mean, simple things like that. Because you don't talk about it openly.
Yes.
It's not a topic that you would just volunteer. Then you can share it that way. Maybe we can reframe finally because it has such a negative connotation. It's just topics that are not out
really,
there, but can actually trigger relationships to form and bond. Because people bond over this, diba?
Yes.
Yeah, so let's take chismis back because it's such a Filipino thing and we have a word for it.
Let's use it for the good.
Yes. Ganda. Sana ma-execute lang, no?
Ito na naman tayo sa execution eh.
One way is to, plan about these things. So what good chismis will you do starting tomorrow? Or proliferate?
I think before, doing good chismis.
But chismis muna.
But no, start with getting to know people really well.
So that you can talk about...
Yes, so you can speak the truth.
About them in love. Yeah. So that's your goal. That's your assignment for tomorrow. So you're meeting up with a bunch of other new hires, especially new hires, di ba?
Yes, kasi
baka meron palang kind-hearted doon. I'm sure meron.
In the plant. Then of course, you don't want to bring them to the dark side.
Not yet. They'll eventually go there, because it sucks you. But then you can at least start like who's into sports, who's into Taylor Swift. Even as mundane, sorry, di pala mundane yan. It's a cult following.
not
even
wrong.
as interesting. Who's a foodie, diba? Mga ganun. Baka
Oh,
maybe,
you don't drink coffee?
yeah,
Oh,
shame on
only
you.
tea.
You're missing out, no? Ganon.
Yeah. Actually,
Tapos,
you should try.
Tapos pag chismis
Pilitan pala.
ito hindi nagkakape. Ganun.
Yeah,
Pero
ganun.
he's just missing out. Pwede naman siyang rated PG din. So,
Yeah.
again, that's the hope. Do let us know if you feel like we're just on crack or something, that it won't actually happen, but that's the challenge for us
And we
both.
love challenges.
Yeah,
Right?
alright. Watch us do it. Wow! Challenge accepted. Starting tomorrow. And hopefully you do that in your workplaces too.
Correct.
That's it for now.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
Bye!
Where can they reach you? What's your team's name?
My team's name is Sky Venturina.
mali.
Email, oo.
Team's name venturina.c.
venturina.cd@pg.com.
Email address talaga yun.
Yeah, send your sponsorship emails to my to my work email. Charot.
She'll let you.
I'm also open for hosting. Wow, nag-plug.
Sige nga, what's your Instagram account?
My Instagram is @KayaVenturina, very basic. Yeah, it's really not hard to find me.
Just everywhere.
And as Mark said in his intro, single and ready to mingle. Ay, binalikan.
Just so people don't forget.
Yes.
Alrighty, bye for now.